Good morning, everybody. Well, third day in a row, we wake up to blatant hypocrisy. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Well, shit. I just wish all these motherfuckers would shut the fuck up.
I know xanime wishes there was some way she could get on social media and not be hearing from thousands of idiots that she did something to this child because you baselessly, irresponsibly accused her of doing something to this child and sicked your minions on her family to wreak havoc. Yeah, she wishes you'd shut up. I guarantee it. You're not alone, brother. You and Xana may have that in common.
They need to. I give stuff to people because I like them. I care about them. Some of them my friends. Some of them not my friends. And what do? They turn around and sell the shit.
Well, I'll share another little tidbit with you, Ryan. I found just a few things in my son's wallet. One of them was the ticket to your concert that I took him to. Been in there for 3 years. So there's that.
I got dog tags that I've had given to me when, veterans are freaking drunk at bars crying and, telling me the stories that have fucked their brain up and how they have nobody and stuff. And I've sit with them for hours, letting them vent to me and shit, because that's what you're supposed to do. And then they give me their dog tags and I still have them.
I'll bet Xanime's got some stories to tell you, Ryan. 2 tours of war, a family that had to leave their homeland because it was being bombed out, had to make their way into Germany and then make their way through Mexico into the United States. Yeah, I bet she's got some really good war veteran stories to tell you, Ryan. And yeah, she's probably got some dog tags she could give you too that you could put in your box. I'm just saying.
Another thing that bothers me is people that's supposed to know me acting like they don't know me. And I don't mean acting like, oh, well, I don't know who that is. I mean, not like that. I mean, like, friends asking my other friends, like, yo, what's wrong with him? Why is he acting like that?
Yeah, because we've not seen this level of sinister, reckless, irresponsible hate from you ever before. It's concerning that you would take to your YouTube platform and purposely dump salt in the open wounds of grieving parents. You did that for a solid week, saying this child's not real. That video is never going away, Ryan. It's floating all over Twitter. It's never going to go away. You saying the parents hoaxed her death for some piddly-winkle GoFundMe money. Then you said she's not really Callie. She was really a girl named Collie. And then you doxed that girl. And her social media is she can't have it no more. All the kids got social media. That's how the kids communicate today, but not her because of you. She can't have that no more. And I guess we get to hear how you're a victim.
It's just the uncomfortability of how people do and act. Based on what?
Yeah, I know. I'll bet you Xanime just blown away that she's got thousands of people talking about her every day, slandering her family, accusing her of stolen valor, accusing her of murder, accusing her of just everything under the sun, Ryan. You've said that you have painted a picture of this woman like she's just one of the most evil people on earth. and every bit of it was in your imagination, and then you stood back while about 12 or 1500 of your low IQ fans just wreaked havoc on her and her life.
I am a totally different person than you seen in 2014.
That's for sure. You know, the humble kid from the sticks I fell in love with would never in a million years disrespected somebody in the military, let alone a female soldier with 2 tours of duty. The kid that I came to know over the last 7 years would in no way want to just grind into the grieving hearts of parents that just lost their child tragically. I still can't even figure out why you're going on these true crime podcasts. They're the just scum, most of them. They're grief peddlers. They just sit there and just make wild speculations that are just so ridiculous and just rehash crap that's just stupid. And you're so far above that. So far above that. You're so much bigger than they are. It doesn't make sense. So excuse us, you've got more of a fan base than the Uncle Will type, Ryan. You got a lot of good people like me that are your fans, which I would argue we're the ones that buy your shit. I'll bet you Uncle Will had never bought a damn thing of yours.
Bro, I've been in court for 4 fucking years. I've been in court for 4 fucking years. I've spent millions of dollars going to court for no fucking reason.
Oh, no, 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 no. There's been a reason. I mean, you let a gold digger set in on a recording session. You let her participate in that recording session. You let her actually write verses to songs and then record it. And then you went to your YouTube channel and played it for everybody and said, look, she wrote this. So, yeah, there was a reason you're going to court. That was just a knucklehead move. And if you had any sense, you would have fired everybody around you the day after that happened for them not stepping in and having sense enough to know that was you were playing with fire, just like you are right now. I got to sit here and listen to you preach about going to court. Nobody made you get on your YouTube channel and slander the hell out of these people. You did that all on your own. Nobody forced you to send your minions after xanime and her entire family, her business, her mother. Save it, dude. You're no victim, man. And if you get sued over this, you asked for it. You asked for it, and your minions asked for it. Because every time they go out and do something nasty on your behalf, it reflects on you. And you got nobody around you that will just tell you that. That dumbass sitting beside you, it's supposed to be your manager, he needs to be fired today. If you had any sense at all, you'd look at him, tell him pack his shit and get out of there. Because he's supposed to protect your career. He's supposed to protect your reputation. And he's supposed to protect you from getting sued and all that stuff. That's what a manager's supposed to do. And sometimes that protection would look like him telling you you're doing something wrong if he was good at doing his job. But he has sat there with you while you've went down this rabbit hole of insanity of accusing 3 YouTubers of doing something to this child without the smidgen of evidence beyond a bunch of scribblings and deciphering of names and random pictures you can find on the internet that aren't even the people you say they are. And underwater scuba bikes that are really kayak transports. And Google street photos of circled tennis shoes that are really just some dude in a picture that's 14 years old. I can't believe a manager would stand there and let their client completely destroy their credibility, reputation, and risk getting sued. Some manager you got there, buddy.
Why you think when people's like, bro, you should watch what you say, bro, you're gonna get sued? Man, fuck it, sue me. Fuck that
Yeah,
person.
that's probably going
I'll
to
say
happen.
whatever the fuck I want to.
We know.
When I get death threats now, it's like whatever. It's like somebody giving me a piece of candy.
Well, for xanime, it's not. For Xanime's mom, family, her nieces that just left a war torn country to make their way to the United States, it's not like candy to them, Ryan. Death threats worry them. They don't know what these these fucking crackheads are capable of. I don't like getting death threats either, but I got sense enough to know they're children, so I ain't afraid of them. But a girl and some people that just moved here from another country, maybe not so much.
Okay, thanks. Do you know how many death threats I've had over the years? You know how many death threats I've had in the past fucking month?
I wonder why. Got any, you know, clues as to why that might be happening?
I'm moving over to the career side of things. Look at all the artists I have helped.
You did, man. That shit Luke Combs did was bullshit. Apologizing for being on stage with you when that was the song that launched his career was the most cowardly thing I've ever seen in my life. And for that, I'll never listen to anything that piece of shit records. And Justin Adams completely pissing away an opportunity of a lifetime. I know. You helped a lot of dudes, man. That shit's not cool. Xanime didn't do anything to you, though, dude. She didn't do any of that.
Become something. Dude, when I was in 11th grade, right before I dropped out, my teacher, who was a computer teacher, wanted to be a country singer. You know what that motherfucker told me? He told me that I would never amount to nothing and that I was white trash. Guess what? He's still a fucking computer teacher. And what did I do? I became a big country singer through a computer. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, my dad used to tell me I was worthless, wasn't ever going to amount to nothing, wasn't ever going to be worth a shit. I heard it a bunch. Ryan, there's a lot of people that aren't recording artists that have overcome all kind of situations and can be examples. There's a lot of self-made millionaires in America that came from nothing. They don't they're not recording artists, so they don't have a big megaphone to brag about it, but there's a lot of silent people out there, Ryan, that came from just abused homes, nothing, and now there's something. Yeah, and not diminishing your your success by any means, but it's not unusual in this wonderful country we live in. It happens all the time, and that doesn't give you the right to do what you're doing to these people and then acting like anybody that complains about it is somehow attacking you or doing something wrong to you. It's this ain't the person we know for sure. And if the people around you aren't telling you the same thing I'm telling you, you've got to fire some people and you got to replace some people.
Ask anybody who listens to country people rapping. Country dudes rapping was not accepted by black culture until I started doing it. Don't believe me? Go ask my black folks to fucking listen to country rap shit. The
I'll tell you. Well, I'll let you finish here.
majority of them is gonna tell you the first time I heard country rap that sounded good was Upchurch.
And you not only turned black people on to rap, you turned people like me onto it. I couldn't stand rap music till I heard yours. That I couldn't relate to it. What did I know about running around shooting people and robbing and doing drugs and all that? It didn't speak to me. I couldn't really get into it at all till I heard yours. So it ain't just the black folks you turned on to hip hop. You turned the whole country onto it. It's awesome. But I fail to see what the point is here. What How does that make it okay what's going on right now? Or are we just going to pretend none of this shit happened and xanime can just live with the fucking bruises you gave her?
And I'm proud as fuck of that.
You should be.
You heard? I'm proof, even though everybody tells you you can't reach a goal looking like you do or coming from where you come from. I am proof that that's bullshit.
And so am I. And so am I. Look, buddy, you have got to, you have got to get to a point where you can apologize to xanime for what you did to her. Baseless, just complete imagination. You've got to literally have a serious talk with your low IQ crack squad and make them understand that it is not okay for them to go attack people on your behalf. You got to do it. You have ruined these people's lives, Ryan. I don't want to hear about how you're a victim. Everybody have a good day. We'll have more, maybe some more hypocrisy tomorrow. Who knows? Catch you later.